Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndreSanders.net. Why do people fear the unknown? It's really up for grabs as far as why would somebody fear something that they're unfamiliar with. I guess you can say it's human nature. I'm not into the psychological part of that, but there was something that I read here recently, going through Robert Kiyosaki's book Second Chance, that he got from one of his mentors, Richard Buckminster Fuller, who was real good as far as predicting things that were going to happen in the future. I'm not too sure what exactly the word you would call it, but this is something that I read that was part of a quote to start one of the books, one of the chapters, and it said, "I would say then that you are faced with a future in which education is going to be number one amongst the great world industries." And, to go with that statement that Buckminster Fuller had mentioned, I would say that would be the quote-unquote thing as far as getting over the unknown, as far as just educating yourself. Now, when I'm talking about education, I'm not just talking about just traditional education in the school system, because we can talk about all the the basic subjects, but are you going to remember that when it's all said and done with school? You really need just the basics, like basic math, a little bit of history too. You need to know as far as as far as the researching part. That's what I'm trying to say. As far as not just so much particular history, but in other subjects in general, to educate yourself, because education really begins when you're done with school. If you're really trying to do it big, you see entrepreneurs do it all the time, and they're the ones that they don't get any credit from the start, but when they do blow it up and make it big, they're the ones that are like, oh my goodness, they're the ones that step into the unknown, that people that fear. Something. It's like, well, the majority would say that's not going to work. That can't happen to me, or whatever. All the limiting beliefs. That's why the percentage is always going to be small. I hate to say that, but it's true. That's why it's always going to be 5% or lower, in the world. But it's pretty much just wants to be cynical and just negative and just conform with the environment around them, other than always asking themselves, is there a better way? That's Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad had mentioned in his first book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. So something that to really think about as far as, why would people fear the unknown? But again, to counter that is to educate yourself on something, a particular subject. Really also to question certain facts. Just don't go with what you see just for the first thing. Go and actually do your own research. And just something to really think about. So I just wanted to just leave you with that. If you got value from what we shared here, love to read your comments below, or like to share this video. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.